Hi, I'm Johannes of NewGadgets.de and this is my review of the new 13-inch Apple MacBook Pro Retina early 2015. Let's talk a bit about the technical specifications first and what has been renewed on this new model. Later on there will also be a comparison with my personal 13-inch Apple MacBook Pro Retina from early 2013 with the 3rd generation Intel Core i5. So first of all, the design remains the same. So it has still a gorgeous aluminum unibody, so you cannot really tell the difference just from the appearance. The update of the new MacBook Pro is all about the inside. Apple is using the latest 5th generation Intel Core i processor codenamed Broadwell. The Broadwell processor is based on a 14nm fabrication and features more performance and better energy efficiency than its predecessors. For the 13-inch MacBook Pro Retina, you can choose from the Intel Core i5 with 2.7 GHz, turbo up to 3.1 GHz, the Intel Core i5 with 2.9 GHz, turbo up to 3.3 GHz, and the Intel Core i7 with 3.1 GHz, turbo up to 3.4 GHz. All of them are dual-core processors, and the model we have for this review is the Core i5 2.7 GHz. I think that most of the people will buy the MacBook Pro Retina with this configuration because it's a perfect compromise between performance and price. You can choose 8GB or 16GB of RAM, and you can choose from 128GB, 256GB, 512GB or 1TB of the new PCIe-based flash storage. The new flash storage has been upgraded in terms of performance, so you can expect extremely fast transfer rates. The display remains the same, a 13-inch glossy display with a Retina resolution that is 2560 by 1600 pixels. The graphics solution is the Intel Iris 6100 graphics with shared memory. From the performance, the MacBook Pro Retina offers you a lot of power. I'm not a fan of benchmarks, so I did another test to see how fast the notebook is in comparison with my MacBook. I'm doing a lot of video work on the go with my MacBook Pro Retina early 2013, and of course I want to see how much more performance I get with the new MacBook Pro early 2015. So here's what I did. On both devices there's the free video editor iMovie. I have a 9-minute video from my GoPro and I imported it to both devices. The direct export without editing of this video took 2 minutes 44 on the 2013 MacBook, and it just took 1 minute 51 on the new 2015 MacBook. I also did a test with some video editing on that file, like adding effects, changing the white balance, etc. The export took 15 minutes 22 on my 2013 MacBook and just 6 minutes 11 on the 2015 MacBook. I think with these results you can do much more than with the benchmark result. And now let's have a look at the ports on the side. So on the left side you have your MagSafe 2, 2 Thunderbolt ports, and USB 3.0 port, and also a headphone jack. On the right side there's another USB port, an HDMI port, and also an SD card reader. And now let's have a look at a very new component, the new Force Touch trackpad. Introduced at the new MacBook, Apple also brought it to the new 13-inch Apple MacBook Pro Retina. And I have to say it's a pretty cool touchpad. From the first sight it looks like the old touchpad, but if you're really using it, it has a completely new feeling, which I really love. So with the old MacBook you could click almost everywhere, but you had the best result down here. With the new Force touchpad you can click everywhere and get the same click feel. You can even adjust in the software how hard to press for a click. So when you set it up on the lowest setting you can barely hear the click anymore. Maybe a good thing for many people. I prefer the highest setting because I still need that feelable and also hearable click. Call me old school, but that's just my personal preference. There's also an option for the new Force click. That's a slightly harder click after the first click of the touchpad, and with this feature you can, for example, fast forward faster on QuickTime or search up on words in the browser. These are just some examples. In a few weeks or months developers will surely add some more features to their apps where you can use Force click. Last but not least, the battery life. Of course the battery life is really depending on how you use the device. So I had 2 real life scenarios I used. The one where I just browse the web and the one where I watch a movie. The results look quite good, so for browsing you get 8 hours and 40 minutes, and for watching a movie it even lasted longer for 9 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm pretty happy with these results. Okay, what can I say after almost 2 weeks with the new 13-inch Apple MacBook Pro Retina? It's a great notebook for working. If you need a lot more power, of course, then you have to look for a 15-inch MacBook Pro Retina because of the quad-core processor and maybe the discrete graphics. But if you're just doing the normal stuff like browsing, mailing, YouTube, Office, and a bit of personal video editing, then you're good to go with this MacBook. You get almost all the ports you need. Personally, I need the HDMI port and some USB ports, for example. And yes, I think the time has come to sell my MacBook Pro 2013 to get the new MacBook Pro 2015. The overall performance boost is pretty good. The new fast PCIe flash storage, the new CPU, the new GPU are a great reason to switch if you have a MacBook Pro that is already 2 years or older. If your MacBook Pro is just 1 year old, I would still use it. That was my review of the new 13-inch Apple MacBook Pro Retina early 2015. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you with your decision to get a new one, I would be happy if you rate this video with a thumbs up over here on YouTube. If you have any questions regarding this device, just leave me a comment in the comment section below and I will try to answer it as soon as possible for you. And if you don't want to miss my videos of the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe to my channel NewGadgets.de. And for all the German viewers out there, you can find the link where to buy this device down in the video description. So thanks for watching and see you in my next video.